Almighty men, where have you gone? We're losing our manhood, and one reason is because we're losing our purpose of being. Males growing up these days doesn't know what it is to be a man. He doesn't know what it is to have authority, and so he tends to try to regain authority by force or by abuse. 90% of men are angry men, with anger that's deeply concealed. 90% of men are angry at their fathers they never met or didn't get a chance to never know or wasn't there. So they're angry, and that anger comes out as frustration. And the frustration turns into self-hatred. And the self-hatred turns into depression. And now they quietly carry this anger deep inside. We have to get rid of this anger. We have to accept the challenges of life. We have to accept the responsibility, whether right or wrong, and not let the past try to define us as those same errors. Don't be defeated by weakness and impulse. Males are losing their minds because they're allowing emotion and impulse to take it. Having no sense of logic, no sense of drive or rational thinking. So now whenever you don't feel like doing something, you can't get it done. Your wife out of town or at work, your penis jumped and you want to go cheat. You complaining about how hot it is outside. Now you can't cut the grass or rake the leaves. It's our weakness. Another thing is, men are struggling with self-image. They're not sure how to be a man, so they imitate other males whom not even worth imitating. Men has lost self-image, self-concept, and self-confidence. So either most men are very timid, very shy, or very angry. Men also lost their self-worth. They don't feel valuable anymore. So now you're struggling to feel important to your wife and your family. Don't get me wrong, even the strongest men struggle. Understand that, but strong man continues and overcome because he knows his purpose and handles his responsibilities. See, we all have our weak moments, but shouldn't let false pride or ego swallow us up. As weak men, you must recognize you need help. Recognizing it's the first step into gaining your strength. Being aware is already winning half the battle. Then you must accept the need for help. Have no shame in accepting help. It's good to find someone who's successful and strong and learn from them. Seek help from successful men, not men who just had 4 divorces or just shot 5 people. Real strong men. Next, you must admit that you don't know some things. It's hard to tell these so-called men something because they swear they know it all or they know enough. And this is the exact same reason why they go crashing into the walls. You can never know too much, and you must commit yourself to pursue knowledge. Knowledge is everlasting and life-changing. Accept your weakness. Be honest with yourself and know that you are weak. This gives you room to capitalize to be strong. We have to also stop protecting our boys too much. We don't let them deal with any kind of problems or any kind of pain. That's why they grow up so weak and passive. Stop having the need to rescue them all the time. You don't rescue them out of everything. Some things you gotta deal with yourself so you can learn how to be victorious. You can't learn to be victorious unless you have conflict. Throw him overboard so he can learn how to swim. It takes a lot of fight to deal with life, and you must be a fighter. Stop blaming everybody for everything and man up. Our women are tired and disgusted with what a man has become. Divorce is at an all-time high. Infidelity is at an all-time high. Abandoned children is at an all-time high. We have to do better. God put us men here to be the rulers of this world, not coward who runs from the problems of this world. So what, your dad was a deadbeat coward? You should want better. So you gotta do better to make life different and great. You can't blame your woman for testing you and pushing you because she done had enough of you being so easy. You can't blame her for taking things in her own hands because she's tired of being let down by you not being able to get things done right. Men, rise up, or we will be extinct. Our women, our children, and the world is counting on us. So we need improvement. Let's do it together. We have to. Only those that's serious about being real men. The system is breeding a bunch of jellyback, softback, emotional, so-called men, and it's destroying the world. We have to be those warriors. We have to be those providers, those lovers, the strength. Thank you. Wizard.